Watch out, Lamb Chop. You're getting tangled up in your flag. What do you got here? Oh, isn't that beautiful? That's great. You love that flag. I bought this little flag for Lamb Chop when I was in London, and it's to honor the Queen. And that's her in 1952 when she first came to the throne. And there's her final picture in 2022. Isn't that lovely? And it's got her royal seal in the middle. See the E with the crown. Lamb Chop, you love the Queen, don't you? What's that? Yeah? Oh, yes, I know. He said he's very excited about the upcoming coronation of King Charles. That's going to be a big event, isn't it, Lamb Chop? All right. Well, I'll see if I can get you a coronation souvenir for that too, okay? All right. Well, golly gee, Lamb Chop's all excited. Here, let's move that flag. It's in your face today. Let me put it over here. Come on. All right. Don't worry, it's not going away. I'm not taking it. I'm just putting it over there. We got to say hello to everybody. Look at all the people here today. Oh, my gosh. There's Amy Radcliffe here. Yay, Amy. There's Baroness Colabobs. Yay. She's our special moderator. Pay attention. She's got some important announcements. We'll talk about that in just a minute. There's Denise Diaz here. Yay. And Christine C. Oh, my gosh. There's Buffy is here. Hello, hello. And Amsterdamsel's here. Yeah, Lamb Chop says hello to all of you. All right, Lamb Chop. Well, listen, I got to talk to her. Can you go over and sit down? All right, yes. Here's your flag for the Queen. Okay, there you go. All right, now go over there and sit down, okay? All right, yeah, go over there. All right, very good. Thank you. Now sit down. Don't watch out. Don't poke the wall with the flag. All right. Oh, my goodness. He's a handful. Hey, Timmy's a Psychic Bob. Well, welcome to Tuesday. What a great day. It's time for messages from the spirit world. If you're new here, say, who is this crazy man talking to lambs and talking about the Queen? My name is Bob Hickman. I am a full-time professional psychic medium. That's right. I do psychic readings all day long, every day. Those of you who've been calling know. I want to say thank you to all of you who've been calling for private sessions. I am getting back to people as quickly as I can. But you have landed today at Spirit Channel, and we gather every Tuesday at 12 o'clock noon, and I do live psychic readings for everybody. So I welcome you to our show today. Listen, few important announcements for you. A lot of you have been writing and asking, Psychic Bob, are you doing anything special for Valentine's? We are. We're going to hold a private message circle. If you want to get in, it's going to be on the 15th. What is that? Wednesday night, the 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern USA time. It's going to be a private event on Zoom. It's not here on YouTube. The price for it is $25, and it's limited to 10 people. So you're going to get to spend 2 hours with Psychic Bob and get messages from the other side. And, some of you have a lot of love questions, because it's Valentine's. You don't have to do love questions. We can do any questions you want, any psychic messages that come through. But if you have a special love thing you want to talk about, it's also a good time for that. So I would love to have you. Spots are limited to 10 people. The chairs are limited to 10 seats. So if you want to get in, shoot me an email or Baroness. You can tell her in chat, I want a receipt. I will send out invoices later this week. It's going to be next Wednesday, 7 p.m., Valentine's private circle event. I know you guys, a lot of you have come to the past ones. If you want to get in, sign up early because we fill up. I always have way more people apply than I have seats for. And so I do keep it limited to 10 people. So if you want to be one of the lucky 10 that get in for a private event, let us know. It's only $25 for a full evening with Psychic Bob. So I'd love to have you guys. Hi, Buffy. Thank you for your donation. Thank you so much. Listen, Buffy, I'm going to have to come back to you. I'm not doing messages just yet. So hold on because I've got some announcements and we got to do some meditation. So Cola, will you make a note to remind me about Buffy? Buffy, I'm not trying to ignore you, just not ready to do messages yet, okay? Everybody hold your donations. I will get to you. All right. Thank you, Buffy. Blessings to you. All right. So other important announcements. So if you want to bring Psychic Bob a little more into your world, I am available for private readings. If you go to my website, PsychicBob.com, I offer a number of different offerings there. We offer the full hour private psychic reading, which is full hour with me and you one-on-one. And I cover your past, your present, your future, identify your spirit guides. I bring messages from them, bring messages from deceased loved ones who've come through. We look at your life mission, your life themes, what you're here to do, your past lives, your karmic links, all of that. And on top of it, I answer any questions you have. That's a private reading. If you want to get that, go over to my website. You can purchase one over there. We have automated payments there, and I will contact you once you purchase. I also offer compact voice readings. If you don't have time for a full hour and just want something quick, that might be a good option for you. Those are audio files. What you do is you email me 3 questions. I will do an in-depth analysis and send you a recorded reading. You actually hear me on the audio file speaking to you. So I say, hey, Jane, thank you for your letter. Let me tell you, on your first question, you ask about this, and I go into details. That's a very in-depth reading. Price for that is $80. It's about a half-hour reading. So anyways, those are some options. And I also do astrology readings. Those are not listed on the website, but just contact me. So we also have over there at the offerings at the website, Psychic Development Class. And that's going to be this Saturday. I'm teaching a class on how to channel the higher self of other people to help them. So if you're interested in that, that's another option. So we've got something going on. We got Saturday Psychic Development Class. We got next Wednesday, we've got Valentine's Private Message Circle. And next Sunday, the 19th, we've got Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. And we're going to do a class on Zoom about crystals, how to work with crystals to enhance your psychic abilities. So there's something going on here every day. In between that, we've got live shows every day. So today is Messages from the Spirit World. By the way, last night, if you missed it, notice my shirt I'm wearing? This is Aquarius shirt. We had a live astrology show last night. I gave horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs for this upcoming week, all the major transits, and answered your questions on astrology. So if you missed that, that's in the queue right before this show, the live section, live shows, Psychic Bob's Astrology Forecast. Anyways, I'm wearing my shirt. How do you like this? Isn't that cool? I'm an Aquarius, so I'm wearing my Aquarius. And I have a vintage, I got this recently, vintage Aquarius pendant. This dates from the 1970s, and it's a little silver pendant of a guy pouring water. It's Aquarius symbol. Isn't that cool? You can see that. Anyways, I'm into my astrology, you know. And so if you want a fun time, you need some psychic help, make sure to see yesterday's show as well, because we give a lot of psychic help in that show. All right. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. There's Amanda S. Hi, Amanda. Amanda says, hi, everyone. I would love to be in the Valentine's special event. Cola, thank you. I can't be in class this weekend because I'll be out of town, but next weekend for sure. Wow, miss you. Amanda, thank you so much. Baroness, make sure to get her a seat reserved. All right, so we're down to 9 seats on the special event, the Valentine's Private Message Circle. So sign up quick. It's going to fill up. We always fill these events up. So I'd love to have you. All right. It's $25. It's 2 hours. Where are you going to get 2 hours of psychic help for that low price for one of America's top psychics, you know? Hi, Melinda. Melinda says, oh, I love this shirt. Thank you. Thank you so much. Baroness says, all seats will be gone tonight. Maybe. TGVG just wants to get a seat, Baroness. He said, would love to come to the Valentine's show if there is a space left. All right. Well, guys, listen, their seats are selling quick. Love to have you next Wednesday for our Valentine's Private Message Circle. And if you're saying, well, Bob, I don't have any love in my life, I'm not interested in love, you don't have to be into romance to come to it, okay? Or have a girlfriend or boyfriend or anything. Just come. Let the Spirit help you. And it won't just be about love. It'll be about anything the Spirit wants. So some of you are going, well, I won't go because I'm not interested in love. Don't be like that. The chance to gather and to open the Spirit door is always amazing. Love to have you there. Well, guys, thank you so much. All right, so there's my shirt again for anybody who didn't get to see it. Then my Aquarius shirt. Isn't that cool? That's the glyph for Aquarius, little water signs. And this is Aquarius. It's Ganymede, who was a servant of the gods, and he poured the waters of life. He was the cupbearer to the great god Zeus. And for his service to the royal court of Zeus, he was made an eternal being and lived in the stars. That's where the Aquarius constellation comes from. Anyways, definitely check out last night's astrology show if you haven't seen. We do it every Monday. And you know, of all the shows I do, that's the lowest rated show And I think I give an awful lot of information. Love to have you come out and join us every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, live astrology. And I give horoscopes for every zodiac sign. So whatever you are, you will get a reading that night. Okay, everybody got something last night. It was a lot of fun. There's Denise D says, great shirt. Where did you get it? I think I bought this over on Etsy. If you look up on Etsy, they do all the signs. They do a Pisces one. Denise, send me an email. I'll send you the link to the store. I don't have it here now, but I can just send me over my website. Send me an email and say, hey, this is Denise. Want to know about the Pisces shirt? I'll get you the store link because it's only one store that does these, and I don't remember the name of it now, but it's really cool. They do all the signs, so there you go. All right, cool. Well, I am glad you guys are here. We are going to open the channel now, and I thought we'd do a little meditation. So I want you guys to get comfortable. We're all going to raise the vibration, okay? So I want you to get comfortable. Let's just start by closing our eyes. Take your hands off your keyboards. Just rest for a moment. All right, how often do we rest? Let's just enter into the silence. And as we follow our breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light, just a little pinpoint of light floating in the chest. And as you watch that light, I want you to see it become a little brighter and a little larger, and let it form into a small glowing cloud of light in the chest. It's like a cloud with a warm sun inside of it, so it's illuminated and shining. Now, if you have trouble visualizing, just imagine a warm air current inside your chest. That'll work also. All right, you got your little clouds of light or air? Okay, very good. Now, we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, okay, we're going to take that cloud and expand it to fill our whole body from head to toe with light. So we're going to instantly be filled with light, okay? All right, you ready? So let's watch our clouds. Keep your eyes closed. Stay within. Focus on the inner light. All right, let's count down. 3, 2. Focus on those clouds. Watch them. Feel them. Ready? 1. Blink on. Whoo! I get electric shock when I do. I get glorified. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, all the lights is on, but ain't nobody home. Hopefully somebody so. All right. Our first donor today. By the way, I want to say thank you for your donations. They really help me an awful lot. Our first donor tonight is Buffy H. 5 pounds. Yay, Buffy. Hi, Bob. Great to see you again. Hope you feel better. Any messages for me today? Hold on, Buffy. Let me just step into your light here. You know, Buffy, right now I'm walking into your light here, and I'm hearing, this is a British woman talk. Hold on. Who is this? It's not Doris. Oh, my gosh. I've got a woman talking to me. She said she's a medium, and she says I'm an old medium from the World War II era. You've got a woman talking to me. She gives me the name of Jane. She says, I'm Jane. And she said, I used to do seances. She's asking me to tell you, Buffy, that she's around you to help you to open up to the spirit world more. She says over the next 3 months, she said, you're going to feel the presence even stronger. And you know, Buffy, you have a gift of natural mediumship here. And Jane, the spirit medium, wants to come in and work with you. She said she was part of the spiritualist movement. She says, back in the day, I was a spiritualist. So she's coming in to help you raise your vibration. She's also asking me to talk to you about some travel coming here. And she said you'll have a chance to go to Wales. And when you go to Wales, she said you'll connect to the energy of the earth. So stay close to Jane. She's guiding you, opening that channel, and she's going to be traveling with you. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here, to your support. All right. Oh, my gosh, guys. Hold on a second. My chat's freezing up here. Give me just a sec. All right. Thank you. All right. Oh, my gosh, there's Unconditional Love. 25 Eritrean dollars. Thank you, Unconditional Love. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me and my daughter from the spirit world? Thank you and blessings to you. Thank you, Unconditional Love. Listen, I got to tell you right now, I'm stepping into your light here. I'm getting the voice of a male around you. This sounds like a father coming through here. And I hear this man just saying, sending love, everything's good. He said that he's helping you and your family with some financial stuff as well. And he says this quarter is about transition. So there's going to be some opportunities for more money coming in here. He sends a greeting over to your daughter. And he said, I couldn't have a finer granddaughter. He said that he's been speaking to her and that she speaks back to him. So I think your daughter is having some sort of interaction with this grandfather in spirit that's on your, I think this is your father I'm getting. So, be watching for that. Keep an eye on your daughter. I know she's young, but I feel like she's already in conversation with him. But he wants everybody to know he's fine. And he says, I'm getting them over that hump. Looks like you've been in a little bit of a holding pattern here with some money situation. He said, don't worry. He said, you're moving forward. He said, he said, nothing is coming undone. So if you've been worried about some stability in the money, or you're not going to lose anything, you're actually gaining. And it looks like over the next month to 2 to 3 months here, like next quarter, this is where you really see things made up and brought back into balance. He's helping from spirit. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, there's my buddy. There's TGVG, €2. Thank you, TGVG. Anything from spirit? Felt the presence of grandfather. Well, TGVG, I know he's around you because I've got Doris standing back here, and she just shakes her head. She heard me say it. She said, yeah, he's here. Hold on. I think he's going to come in with her. Doris, I don't see him yet. Bring him closer. Oh, he's with Rose? Hold on. Rose is bringing him in. Doris is standing there to tell me he's back here. There you are. Hi, Rose. Oh, my gosh. TGVG, Rose said she said, tell TGVG his grandfather is a true gentleman. Your grandfather's coming in here. And it's interesting because he's speaking to me in English. And he says, I'm not so good with the English, but he says, I'm going to try. He wants me to let you know that he has been around you. He said, when I was a young man, he said, I went through a very difficult time. He said, my heart was broken more times than I care to talk about. And he said, you've been through heartbreak. He said, but you're healing. And he said, there's much good for you. He said, heaven has shown me a little bit of your future. And he said, you'll be happy. In the end, this went the way it did. So your grandfather sent a blessing over to you. And he says, I'm waiting to go to the awards show with him. And he's holding up a trophy. It looks kind of like an Oscar. Don't know it is an Oscar. I don't know what an Oscar actually looks like, but I think it's an Oscar. But he's holding this up. He said, I'll be going to the awards show when he wins. So be ready. Your grandfather's guiding from spirit. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Yay, there's Sandra D. 499. Hello, Sandra D. Good to see you. Hold on. I got to finish fixing my tea here. I got my tea going here. Hold on just a second. Listen, Sandra, I got to tell you, when I'm in your light right now, I'm getting the most beautiful blue and gold light around you. Blue light tells me that you're opening your communications. I feel this is a very good time for you to focus on the job side of things. Gold light means that you're going to draw to yourself people of influence. And so I feel like you're at a very powerful turning point here where you're going to really start to have some opportunities in the career area. As I mentioned to you before, I keep seeing some large publishing houses interviewing you, and I still feel I'm on track with that. But I have to tell you, no offense here, I feel like you kind of let the ball drop a little bit. So, because Doris is back here and said she's got to get back on the resume. So it's time to, let go of the anxiety. Everything's going to be fine and focus on the career because money's going to be yours, but you got to be present for it, put it in. Call on Doris because she's going to help you with the resume. And she said, you should see my resume. She said, I had to go from a nursing resume to a psychic resume. And that's true. So no matter what you're doing, she's going to help you get that resume situation sorted. And I really do think that literally within the next 3 to 4 weeks, you're already going to land a job. All right. So hang in there. Good to see you. Blessings. All right, there is Lady Bree. Hello, Lady Bree. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, $5 donation. Thank you. Hi, Psych Bob. Is there a favorable area or place that I should look into for volunteering? Yes. You know what? Let me ask Doris because she used to do volunteer work. Doris, do you have anything for Lady Bree on that? Really? That's interesting. She's talking about a few different places here, Bree. She said one is she wants you to explore a senior's living, assisted living. She said that it's like a nursing home, but it's more for independent people. She said that they're going to need some volunteers there to do visiting. And I get the sense there's some connection with art projects, like working on helping an art teacher as they're teaching classes. This is like an older retired person's assisted living center. She said you'd be great there because you'll fit in great with it. You'll love the people. You'll love the energy. She's also showing me another thing. This is going to sound strange. It's connected to people with Down syndrome. And she said it's a day center for Down syndrome. So I don't know. You can research that. I think these seem to be very close, literally, to where you live, like within 5 miles. Not even that far, probably. But look for assisted living for Down syndrome and assisted living for elderly people. These 2 areas, she said, you would really enjoy. All right, so there you go. Thank you, Doris. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Amy Radcliffe, 499. Hello, Amy. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me? Thanks. Hold on, Amy. Let me just step into the light here. Rose is coming in back here. Hi, Rose. I can hear you. Oh, that's nice. Amy, Rose is asking me to talk to you about rescue work. She says, Bob, this is Rose. She said, Bob, remind her that I came to be a guide because of your circle. That's right. Rose, I don't know if you've read my book, Messages from Rose. You can get it on Amazon.com or at Lulu Press. Rose was a spirit who came to me through a rescue circle. And Rose says she wants you to explore doing spirit rescue work, Amy. So it looks like there's some work there. Rose has brought that over to you. And she said, please remind her about spirit rescue work. So I think you've got a calling for that. And just talk to Rose, and she's going to help you. And you might want to read, I'm not saying this to make sense, you might want to read my book, Messages from Rose. That'll help you understand how that works. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, there's Raymond Hampton, $5 donation. Thank you, Raymond. Can I please get a message from a friend, Mr. Steve Rowley, who was my neighbor? Raymond, I have to be honest, I can't guarantee I can get them through. I can only try. Okay? It's not up to me. It's up to what the energy is and what they can do. But let me see if Doris can help with that. Oh, it's Leslie. Hold on. She said Leslie's going to help with that. Leslie's interesting because sometimes when I have a case where the voice may not be strong, he strengthens the connection. Hi, Leslie. Thank you. I'm trying to get, Steve Rowley. Okay. Steve, it's Raymond. It looks like Steve's talking to me. I hear a voice. Steve has asked me he says, tell Raymond, he said, I'm okay over here. And he said he wants to apologize to you. He said, I don't think I was near of a good a friend to him as he was to me. And he said, I'm sorry if I seem distant at times. I don't understand that. I'm not getting into all your business, but he just says he wants to apologize because he feels that you gave more to the relationship than he did. And he said, I recognized it since coming to Spirit. And he wants to say thank you for trying to be a friend to him. He said he wasn't always an easy person to connect to. He said, sometimes I was a little distant, but he wants you to know he's in the spirit world. He hasn't forgotten you, and he sends a blessing over. He said that he's going to also be a help with you and your family. He said he knows about everything that's happened. And he said, a man's family is important. So he's going to be helping do some mending of fences in your family. So call on him. He's going to be a help to you now. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Yay. There's Aaron Patricia, $2 donation. Thank you. Oh, look at the little birds and hearts. Offering from the flock in me. Love offering from the flock in me. Thank you, Aaron. Blessings. Listen, I have to tell you, Aaron, right now, when I'm in your light, I'm hearing your mother's voice. I've got Doris standing back here, and she said, I'm helping stabilize the frequency. So Doris is an intermediary. But I hear your mom talking about your dad. And she said that she's coming in to help your dad. Your dad's been having a little bit of an emotional decline, a little concern and maybe a little depression going on, or he feels like he's not getting his needs met. I don't think he's in any physical danger. But this is more on the emotional side. Your mom is shaking her head. She said, yes, that's right. So your mom is helping raise his energy. He may start having dreams of her or be starting to miss her. And that's because her presence is around. And you tell your dad he can talk to her. She hears him. But she's going to be working in the background to bring some emotional healing to him and some emotional strength. Okay, so she asked me to bring that over, let you know you're not alone. Don't worry. She's helping on that. So she asked me to bring that over. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's my buddy Maya, all the way from New Zealand. Hello, Maya. Hi, Bob. Can I get a message for my partner, Banaba, please? Let me see if I can get something for Banaba. Is it Banaba or Banaba? I don't know how to say that name. All right, hold on just a second. Yes. Yeah, I've got Archangel Raphael coming in here, Maya. He wants to know that he's coming in to do some healing. Banaba is having some issues here with energy. It's like peaks of energy then drop. They want to have their blood pressure looked at and their sugar levels. But Archangel Raphael's coming. They said they're not going to die. It's nothing end of the world, but it needs to be monitored. They need to see a doctor, have their blood pressure and their blood glucose levels checked because something's a little off there for Banaba. And Archangel Raphael's coming in to help with that, okay? I also have a voice coming in here for you, Maya, and I believe this is a grandfather on the father's side. If it's great-grandfather, bear them, but I hear a male talking. He said grandfather's here. So this grandfather figure is coming in around you from spirit as well. And he said that he's coming in to help you have a little more energy. It looks like you've been putting a lot of energy into everybody else, but you've been a little drained yourself. So he said Banab is getting healing from the angels and you're getting healing from him. So they're both here. They send their blessings from spirit. And I hope that helps. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. All right. There's Denise D, $5 donation. Hello, Denise. Thank you so much. Mom's having tummy issues. Will they resolve that? Going to the doctor or the ER? Thanks. Well, you know, Denise, I always say God made doctors too. So you should definitely, have her see somebody if it doesn't clear up in a day or two. Anything goes on along a day or two, it's usually a sign needs some medical intervention. So it depends on how long this is going. I feel like this is relatively recent. But I do feel like there's a few things here I want your mom to be aware of. She has a lactose intolerance issue. I don't know if she's realized that, but she might say, oh, yeah, I know about that. But I feel like she's eating some foods where she's not checked the label and they have lactose. Even foods that don't look like milk products or lactose-based products have it. So tell her to check for lactose. It's something she's eating as I see what's throwing that off. I also get, I'm hearing her wrap her nails. You know how people wrap their nails on the table like that's a sign that she's having some anxiety. I would like you and encourage her to do some meditation. Maybe you could even get her into yoga because I feel like she has excess energy and it's coming out as nervous energy. That's also causing some of the stomach irritation. I think she's going to be okay. But as I said, if it goes longer than 2 days, I definitely think you need to see a doctor. Or if it's very acute and severe, see a doctor. All right. But that's where I want to start with. I see lactose issues. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Baroness Colbos, £1.79. Why do I have so much spirit around me from a kid? Baroness, I hate to say it, but you're going to hate me today, but you charted it. See, we chart our life themes. One of your life themes is a spiritual life theme, or a psychic life theme. Thank you. I can't get my words out here. You have a psychic life theme, just like I have a psychic life theme. Now, not everybody has a psychic life theme. It's meant to be a psychic, because psychic life theme can be used in a number of ways. But I do feel you have a psychic life theme. I think particularly you're a channel, and I think your body's nervous system has been ramped up since you were born to draw them to you. You have a lot of light around you. But that said, you chose this theme. So it's not going to go away, but you are going to have to work on balancing it. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. Good question. All right. There's Simba. Up €3. I can't say I can put my glasses on. I don't even say the names. Yeah, it is Simba. €3. Bob's called blind. Thank you, Simba. Let me step into your light here. Hold on just a second. Oh, he came in quick. Leslie Flint back here, and he said, Leslie Flint goes, I'm stepping out of the way. I was like, what? And then rushed right in me. Salvador Dali is here for you. Dali is jumping up and down like a madman. You know, he is a little crazy. And he's literally got a basket with broccoli and cauliflower. And he says, green and white, green and white. And he's throwing this. I'm like, what is he doing? Salvador Dali says, this is the words he says, tell Simba he's got it. He figured it out. You've had a breakthrough recently, is what he's telling me, that you have found a new way to approach art, to approach creativity. This is the breakthrough Dali has been waiting for. So whatever your ideas, no matter how insane, how crazy, these are inspired thoughts. Don't shy away from them. Dali is leading you. I feel like you're about to do a new artwork, and this is like something you've never done before. And it might be like a sculpture, or it might be a performance art type work, but that's inspired by Dali. Run with it, go with it. Don't worry if people think you're crazy. They thought Dali was crazy. Oh, he heard me. He goes, who said I was crazy? He goes, but of course. All right. He's leading you. Just flow with it. You're going to rock it. Blessings to you. Yay. All right, I got to drink some more tea. You know, tea fuels the whole spirit. All right, Christine C. Yay, there you are, Christine. $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Love to you and Cola. Oh, hearts to you. Want to go to England with us? You know, maybe Psychic Bob should have set up a tour, a mystic tour of the British Isles. We could all travel together. Would you guys be interested? Then we'll organize that. You know, I'm becoming good friends with British Airways. Maybe I can get a special group package for all of us, and we could travel now. I could give you a tour of some of the mystic sites of Britain, you know. All right, let's talk about that. Christine, thank you so much. All right. Anyways, I kind of have a feeling some of you are going to get dragged to England with me, whether you want to or not. All right, the more the merrier. Listen, Christine, I got to tell you right now, I'm walking into your light here, and I have Rose coming in back here. My spirit guide, Rose, she said, tell Christine, she said, I adore her and want to work with her. She's asking me to talk to you about some new wardrobe here. I don't know if you've just been buying clothes you're thinking about, but she says, get the clothes. That's her word. She said, you're moving in power circles very soon, and she wants to help you get dressed. She keeps asking me, say that before the month is over, she said, you've got three business deals in hand. I believe these are connected to properties. And she said, they're upscale properties and upscale people. So she wants you to be in your best power suits. She's going to help you go shopping with Rose. This month, 3 deals come. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there is Amanda. Hello, Amanda. Good to see you again. It's been a while. We were wondering about you. $4.99. Thank you. I wish I was able to attend last class. I love the subject. Well, don't worry. We're going to have a really cool class this Saturday. Please ask my mamacita if there's anything I need to know as I see her family. Hold on just a second, Amanda. Yeah, Doris Stokes is here. Hold on. Can you help me with her mamacita? Yeah, she's such a sweet lady. Hold on, she's coming in. I love this lady's energy. She comes in with such a vibrance. Like, wow, she's a high power. Hi, mamacita. Thank you. Amanda, she just brought me a big tray of looked like fresh made pasta here. It's like lasagna. Is that lasagna? Big tray of lasagna she made for me. Oh, thank you. I love that. I love lasagna. Okay, yes. Hey, Amanda, she said she wants you just to tell the family. She said, tell everybody. She said, it ain't bad being dead. She said, I feel more alive than when I was alive. She wants everybody to know she's fine. And she said, tell people they don't have to worry. She said, there's a family member who's always praying for everybody. She said, it's nice, but she said, I'm fine. So she wants to know people they don't have to keep praying for her because she's in heaven. She said, can't get better than this. It's so beautiful here. She's also with a man that's with her. I don't think this was her husband, maybe a second husband. I don't know if she has like two husbands, but there's a man that I pick up around her as well. And she said, we're just having the best time. So I'm not sure where to place him, but this male is back here with her as well. And she wants you to know they're together and everything's fine. She says to tell you, she said, okay, she said, make sure when you're traveling, she said, don't ignore the signs. Looks like there's going to be some signs on your journey that you're going to see. Might be like road closure signs or detours. She said, pay attention to the signs. She said, because it's easy to get off track and get sidewind and get on the wrong road. So be careful you don't get lost. She's going to be there to help remind you. She wants everybody to know she's fine in spirit. And she said she's having a great time. And she said she's sending over to you and your sister a tray of lasagna as well. All right. There you go. Blessings to you. Thank you. I'll definitely eat the lasagna. All right. There's Rachel Johnson. Is it Rachel or is it Rochelle? I can never remember how to say your name. Every time I see it, I want to call you Rochelle. And then I thought you told me it's Rachel. But I'm just drawing a blank. Please, I hope you won't be offended. I can never remember whether to call you Rochelle or Rachel. Because I have a lot of customers who have similar names. And sometimes I get the names. So is it Rochelle or Rachel? I'd love to hear it. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you. You're so kind. I have a past lover whose energy I have been feeling. Can you help me understand what's going on? Well, you know what it is, Rochelle. I can tell you. With Valentine's coming across the globe, there is a lot of psychic energy right now being projected to relationships. Interestingly, the South Node is placed in the zodiac this week with a lot of emphasis on remembering past connections, relationships, the good and the bad, kind of melancholy sort of energy. So astrologically, there's an energy that's playing out that remembering the past. Some of it's melancholy, some of it's happy, some of it's sad. And I think you're kind of feeling that energy, okay? I'll be interested to know, I don't remember what your zodiac sign is. Maybe you can tell me, but that may give me some insight too. But I do feel also what's happening is that on a soul level, you're experiencing that South Node energy. But I also think that this person, I pick up his energy that he's thinking of you too. And you know, when two minds that have been together and in love, they never really sever their link. I mean, we do cord cutting rituals and stuff, but sometimes those links are strong. They're karmic links. And I do feel like you have had a past life with this person. And that's some of the energy around this as well. I have to be honest, I don't think that they're meant to come back into your life at this time. I don't really see that. But I do feel like there's a spiritual link still, and also with the astrology energy that's affecting it. So that's what's going on. What do you do with all that? It's really up to you. I mean, if you wanted to reach out, just say, hey, I was wondering how you're doing. I was thinking, I actually feel you'd be well received. I don't think that, I kind of feel like this guy, though, is single. Like I'm not getting anybody around him. And so, if you want to think about reconnecting, just know that if you reach out to him, I think he would be open to that. If you have any thoughts in that direction, I don't think you do. But if you do, you could revisit it. So that's what's going on. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's Amsterdam Soul. Hello, Amsterdam Soul. 777. Thank you, Amsterdam Soul. A donation to the T Fund. Woo! Yay. A few days ago, I kept smelling cigarette smoke. I don't smoke. It was for a couple of days in the evening. Amsterdam, so you're getting visited by some spirit people. That's as somebody who used to live at the property. The house that you live on sits on a property, I think was a farmland at one point. Now, your house might be newer than that, but this is like, sometimes what happens is energy imprints are left from former homes and properties, even if it's all rebuilt. And I feel this is a man who used to live on that farm. He's a farmer guy. I kept getting a name around him like Jebediah or Jedediah. Jeb. He's just a farmer. He's not doing, he's just passing through, having a cigarette. Many times people I like to revisit places they lived on Earth, especially if they're Earth. And this, I feel this actually may be a Earthbound, but he's just going through his motions. I don't pick up anything dangerous or anything, but that's what it is. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. Woo. All right. There's Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you, Glittery. Good to see you again. Welcome back. Listen, I got to tell you, and I'm in your light here. I've got Doris Stokes coming back here. She's asking me to talk to you about keeping the balance. She said, you've got a good balance going, but she said, you've got to maintain the balance. So don't get off into obsessive compulsive land where you start worrying about stuff. You kind of let a lot of it go. Energy's already in motion for you. And Doris says, if you start to feel anxious, she said, tell her to call me. She said, I will help her keep the balance. This balance is important, Glittery, because this week is going to be a big week for you. I see a lot of calls coming in connected to job and housing. It's like it's all overlapping. Don't worry, it's all good. But as I told you, it all kind of comes at the same time. Just roll with it. Stay close to Doris Stokes. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. Oh my gosh. Let's see. There is, I can't see the chat. Linda Haynes, €5 or £5. Thank you, Linda. You know, Linda, as you probably know, I've been in England the last few weeks, and I've still got my mind in British pounds. I can't keep straight whether I'm reading dollars, euros, or pounds. But thank you so much. Hi, Bob. Have you got any messages from me? Thank you. Well, Linda, let's see what the spirit has. Hold on just a moment. I'm going to step into your light here. Ooh, I've got a woman coming in here. Linda, I don't know if this is a mother or grandmother. I thought I heard the word mother, but then I heard someone say grandmother. But I've got a woman here. She feels very mother. I think this is actually a grandmother on the mother's side. And if your mom's here, forgive me if I'm crisscross or I'm getting a little off here, but I'm getting this overlap of energy. So you might have both of them over there, but I'm distinctly getting grandmother speaking right now. And this grandmother comes in from the spirit just to let you know she's fine. And she said she's going to help you too. She keeps handing me a key here. And I don't know if you're dealing with something with a property, looking at a move. She's not talking to me very clearly, but she says, here's a house key. So I think when a spirit hands me an object, it's usually a sign that something's coming here, like a move or a purchase of a property. So, or it could even sometimes it's a lost key, like a key or need is coming back. But she's literally handing a key to me. She says house key. So she's here. She's helping you with house issues, key issues, moving forward issues. I think it's a time of transition. I want you to watch because I keep seeing the month of April lighting up around you. It's a significant time for a blessing and for opportunity. So anything right now that you're struggling with, it feels like it's on hold, I want you to call on your grandmother, know she's going to help you. And also watch, April seems to be where everything gets moving again for you. Might start in March, but it's April's where the light is the brightest. All right, I hope that makes some sense. Calling your grandma. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. Oops, hold on just a second. My chat's freezing up here. Yeah. Baroness Colabaz, £4.49. Doctor said my white cells are high, but can't find out what's wrong. My heart and liver are fine. Antibiotics don't work. What is it, babes? Do you know? Yeah, I feel like right now your body, it's autoimmune response. I think your body has an autoimmune disorder. It's kind of like lupus. I don't think you have full-on lupus, but I'd like them to look at you for lupus because I feel that this condition mimics that. I also feel that this is a reflection of like some fibromyalgia sort of condition. It's not your time to die, so don't worry. There's no death around this, but that's what I pick up around it. So I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. Blessings. All right, there is Lenny. Hello, Lenny. Good to see you again. $4.99. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Bob. I've always been extra sensitive to spirits. Any messages that I need right now? Sending my love, Bob. Thank you, Lenny. Good to have you back. Listen, it's interesting. Right now when I'm in your light, I'm getting this swirling motion. I'm a little concerned because I have to agree. I do think you're sensitive to spirits, but I also think you're not shielded because I'm getting this like they're flying around your body and like I'm in your energy. And I'm like, I'm getting dizzy. It's like orbs going shoo, 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 all directions. I want you to please do something to ground and shield yourself. It might be going out as simple as leaning your back against a tree and letting the excess energy drain down the tree and into the earth. I feel like your body, you are sensitive. You have your natural medium, so your body's oscillating at a higher frequency. Just slow it down a little bit, okay? Unchecked psychic power like you've got, and every medium struggles with this at some point in their life. If it's not balanced, it can create nervous disorders such as tics, anxiety to the extreme, where you end up in a hospital, even mental breakdowns. My spirit guide, Fletcher, used to work with Arthur Ford. And he's told me stories that Arthur Ford would come home after seances every night and drink himself into a stupor. Why? It's because his energy was so high that he couldn't come down and he used alcohol. We don't need to do that, but he did it, and unfortunately, it damaged his nervous system even further. So you want to find a natural way to ground that down. I might also encourage you to start wearing black tourmaline or hematite. That will lower the vibration. You don't have to wear it all the time because if you want to do spirit work, you need to keep the energy up. But when you're not doing spirit work, try to close down your chakras, particularly your crown chakra, and then wear some hematite or black tourmaline. I'm picking up around you also a voice that's coming in here. That's an angel. It's Metatron. Yeah, Archangel Metatron's here. He said he's going to help also with stepping down the frequency. So I think you're oscillating a super high frequency. There's nothing bad about it, but unchecked, it can be struggle to the body. All right, stay close to Metatron. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. All right, there is Raymond Hampton, 99 cents. I love that face, Raymond. That's great. You got a big happy face and big googly eyes. Thank you, Raymond. Listen, Raymond, I got to tell you right now, I got Doris stepping in here. She's asking me to tell you, I'm not trying to upset you, but she said you've got to check your blood sugar. It's not balancing out right. She was a nurse, so I believe I trust her. I don't know if it's your diet or the medicine needs adjusted, but something's just, have your doctor check your dosages of any medicines you're taking for blood sugar. But something's a little off there, okay? You're not going to die. I don't see you going into a coma or anything like that, but just have it looked at. That's from her, okay? Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right, there's Gary M. $10 donation. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Psychic Bob. Ask Spirit if the guy saw my Indiana home to scam me, or will he ever honor our agreement and pay me the extra he promised if he ever sold the house for a profit? Thanks. You know, Gary, unless you got it in a contract written, you're not going to get it. You may have to take him to court because I'm sorry to tell you, I don't see him honoring it unless you're going to have to be hardcore with him. And if you didn't get it in writing, you're in a bad position there. Please never do any purchase or sale property without a lawyer and without a contract. I think if you have a contract, you'll get it, but you're going to have to press him on it. I'm sorry to have to tell you that, but that's what I get. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. There's Margaret Stewart. Hello, Margaret. Good to see you again. Welcome. £8.99. Thank you, Margaret. Listen, Margaret, I got to tell you, I'm hearing Eileen Garrett around you. I can hear her voice clear as a bell today. She said, tell Margaret I'm helping her. Margaret, it looks like you're opening a channel here. You're a natural medium yourself. And Eileen Garrett's coming in to help you kind of get that under control. She also has asked me to talk to you about some healing. And she said she's put some healing into you. It looks like your sleep cycle's been off. And there may even be a little bit of imbalance in the stomach or digestive area. Not to worry, I don't see a crisis, but she said she's bringing in healing to you as well. And there's some connection coming with Belgium. I heard the word literally. She said Belgium. So you looks like you may have a chance to travel to Belgium. This could be a business opportunity or connection. Be open to it. I feel like it's all good, nothing bad about it. But I want you to stay close to Eileen Garrett because she's helping you. She also asked me to tell you that there's a man that comes in here around you in spirit. I want to place this on your dad's side of the family. This feels like a grandfather on the father's side that I pick up. Could be great grandfather. Sometimes I get a little off, but I do hear a man speaking, and he said, let her know I'm guiding her as well. And he wants you to know, he said his transition was successful. And it's funny because he's laughing a little bit because my transition was successful. He laughs a little bit because I think that people are like, well, we hope he got over. His death was a little strange or something about it, where people were questioning things. He wants everybody to know he's fine, and he's guiding you as well. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, there's Gary M. Hello, Gary, $10 donation. Thank you. Hi, Psychic Bob. Ask Spirit if the attorney I'm working on my trailer title and land deeds is avoiding me, and what should I do about it? Thanks and blessings. Hold on just a second, Gary. Edgar Casey stepping in here. Hi, Mr. Casey. Can you tell me anything about that? Okay. Gary, I don't mean this to sound cruel, but he said the attorney is treating you flippantly because he said he doesn't feel that he's making as much money as he'd like. So on one sense, he's not purposely avoiding like this one. He just can't be bothered. He will do what he has to, but you're going to have to stay on him. And if he doesn't come through in the next week for you, it's time to get a new attorney. Just break the deal with him and move on. I think you will get your money, but I don't feel like he's really done anything. And they're saying that he's a little greedy. He wants bigger jobs. So he's focused on bigger contracts. And that's why you're being treated as not important. It's not your fault. It's just how he is. All right. So I think, give him another week. If he doesn't come through, you're going to have to move on. That's from Edgar Casey. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, Sandra Bradley, $5 donation. Thank you, Sandra. Blessings to you. Hi, bye. Message from my beloved spirit guides. Hold on just a second, Sandra. Let's see who's back here. Leslie Flint stepping in here for you, Sandra. Leslie just said, he said, I'm here, he said, to make sure that marriage stays on track. He said, we men, he's speaking as a man, he says, we men get stuck in our heads worrying about everything, and we ignore the very people who support us. So he's coming in to help your husband have an awakening here, okay? I also pick up another voice here. This is a father coming in here around you as well. And I hear the father saying, he said, honey, he says, I'm sorry about your mom. She was a difficult person. And he said, but he wants you to know that he's got your back. And he says, I'm going to help you as well. And he said, this is interesting. He said, before the year is over, he said, you and your husband, he said, you guys may have an opportunity to do a move. He's talking about leaving Detroit. He said, run your time there. Now, this isn't about you and him breaking up and going different ways, but it's about you as a couple making some decisions here. So your dad says there's an opportunity for a move. He keeps showing me a map of Florida. So I don't know if you've been thinking about Florida, but I'm telling you, watch before the year's up. It looks like a door opens that may bring you to Florida. That's from him. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Spirit people are always amazing, aren't they? Hi, there's Maribel F. Hi, Maribel, $9.99. Thank you. Hi, Bob and Cola. Yay, hi to you. Got a cash offer on the property, $65K less than my asking price. Should I take it or counter or wait until I get the price I want? Thank you. Maribel, I think that's a big chunk to lose. I think you want to counter. And if they won't go, then just wait. Because as I've told you, I feel that by February, this house goes. And I just think like they're asking an awful lot. Now, if they have a valid justification, they say, well, I'm going to have to put in a whole new plumbing system. That's why I offer the rest. then it may be a fair price. Only you know what the value of the house is. But I feel as a psychic that they're kind of lowballing you. I have to be honest. I think it's tempting because I know you want to go, but I also feel that's a big chunk of money to give up. I'm not sure I'd do it unless it is a true justification. If he says, I have a home inspector, electrical wiring has to be redone for the whole house, the plumbing's got to be redone, that might be a fair offer. But if you know that those things, the major, structural supports and stuff are fine, then I wouldn't take that. I would counter offer. All right. And if that doesn't work, then just wait. I still see you getting more money before the month's over. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Woo. Oh my gosh. There's TGVG, 99 euros or 99 cents euros. Thank you, TGVG. Hold on. I must have stepped into your light. Cecil's back here for you, TGVG, your spirit guide, Cecil. Yeah. Listen, I got to tell you, TGVG, Cecil's telling me to tell you, he said, I've got my dusting cloth ready, polishing cloth ready. He said that you're going to get some awards in the next 2 years. And he said, I'll be there to polish the gold. So he's predicting success. I feel like really this year, 2023, is a very big turning point for you. Stay close to Cecil. Hold on, I just heard Frank and Rachel's voices. They're in the background talking. Frank just told me to tell you, he said, I'm going to help him as well. He said he gave me a voice when I had no voice. And he said, I will help him find his voice on the big screen. On the big screen, excuse me. Frank and Rachel are guiding you as well. Stay close to all of them. Blessings to you. That wonderful spirit people or something. There's Christine C again. Hello, Christine. Thanks, Bob. I am in prayer for my real estate sales to resume again. Very good. Keep doing that. I'm selling beer outside sales to supermarkets and restaurants, bars. Will I do well? You will in the short term, but I tell you, I don't think that beer gig is long term for you because I really see things turning for you in the next month. So I just feel like, yeah, you can do that, but don't do it if it causes you to miss opportunities for housing sales. Okay. But I think after another 2 months, you're not going to want to do the beer sales anymore. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, there's Jesper Clausen, 35 Danish Corona. Hey, Jesper. Cole and I are thinking about showing up at your door and going for a beer. So you better watch out. We're going to show up. Do you see gallstones with A, also heat in left side? Let me just scan through. Yeah, I'm getting inflammation. I do think there's something there. I don't know if it's a gallstone, but I do get inflammation. They're going to have to see a doctor. But yes, there's something serious going on there. It can't be ignored, okay? So yes, in a nutshell, yes. Have them please go to Dr. ASAP because they're getting really sick. And I just feel like if they let it go, they're going to end up in the hospital with a way worse condition like sepsis. Please have them go. Go in today if they can. Blessings. There is, oops, hold on a second. Dottie C, $4 donation. Thank you, Dottie. Good to see you. Welcome. Listen, Dottie, I have to tell you right now when I'm in your light, my guided Leslie Flint is coming in. Leslie Flint, excuse me, I can't say names today. Leslie Flint's coming in here for you. He says to tell you he's putting protection around you. Looks like you're crossing through a time where you're dealing with some people, and this may be a little ahead of myself, but I'm getting like this kind of energy of conflict around you, as if people are starting on you. I don't feel you've caused it. I just think that you got people who are looking for an excuse to start a fight. I want you to research Leslie Flint. He's a very powerful medium from the 1930s, but he said he wants to be a bodyguard to you. So Leslie Flint's coming in to help you to be safe and to keep out of conflicts. I'm getting some of this could be even like, I'm getting some of it feels like it's family, some feels like it's friends. It's kind of like wherever you go, you're getting in conflict. And this is the thing, that I don't think you're causing it. I think you're truly innocent, but people will just be starting. Don't get into fights. You stay higher ground, call on spirit, okay? I feel this happens like literally within the next 2 weeks. So we're right up on. If it's not already started, it's about to. And I think you're just dealing with people who are feeling aggressive and they're just looking for a target. And unfortunately, it's like you're the wrong place, the wrong time. On the good side is I see you being protected by Leslie Flint. And Leslie Flint's over here handing me a bag, and I'm hoping it's got gold coins in it, which means financial blessings coming. I feel by the beginning of March, there's some financial improvement coming as well. It's almost like unexpected gains, like a new job offer or a raise or some type of money's coming beginning of March. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. All right. Hold on just a second here. Something's on my chat. All right, hold on just a second, guys. Something's going on. I can't see the. Oh, hold on. There it is. Maribel F. 999. Thank you, Maribel. Good to see you. We'll see come through with the CNN, the cons badges. He is giving us the runaround, and I'm concerned. Do you still see us going to the festival? Yes, I still see you going to the festival. This is where you're going to have to invoke spirit. I just heard Rose come in back here, and she said, I will put the pressure on. Make sure to follow up with him. Tell him that you've already bought airline tickets and that you're counting on it. Put some pressure back on him. Because if he knows that you actually purchased money and invested in a hotel, he'll freak out. He'll come through. But if he thinks you're just playing around, like, oh, we might go to, now you tell him I've already invested money on the clothing and on the airlines. Then he'll wake up. All right. Yeah, I see you being there. Blessings to you. There's Margaret Stewart, £8.99. Thank you, Margaret. Blessings. Bob, you're right. Bob, you are right. My husband is taking me to Belgium in the summer and then to Paris to make marriage vows with a platinum emerald diamond. You are incredible. Blessings to you, Margaret. You know, I just do what the spirit people tell me. Many years ago, I was in the spiritualist church when I was a young psychic starting out 30 years ago. And my teacher said to me, I said, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I get overwhelmed, all these voices, all this. And she said, Bob, just do whatever spirit tells you. Don't worry about if you understand. Just give what spirit gives you. Let them do the work. She said, that's how spiritualism works. So I just let them do it. They're the ones who told me about Belgium. By the way, I do see this all going very well for you. No danger. I see the ring being beautiful. And I see the trip being wonderful. And, you know, you two have a soul link. By the way, you and your husband have a past life as well. It was actually in ancient Rome. He was a senator. You were a senator's wife, high up in the Roman Republic. So you have some powerful, and I think your husband has a leadership life theme coming over from that life into this life. And I think you also have a leadership life theme. You two are like going to be the power couple. So it comes over from ancient Rome. Blessings to you and have a wonderful trip. And thank you for that confirmation. Isn't that wonderful? You know, the spirit people are so good to us. They really are. I don't know what I'd do without. I'd be lost without all my spirit guides. I really would. Anyways. Oh my gosh, because we are at our hour. I don't know where the time goes. But I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you for coming here. I have to get ready for some readings today. But I want to tell you, thank you for being here. You guys rock it. I love all of you. And listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. You know where it's at. If you didn't see yet last night's show, please make sure to go see it. We covered all the major astrology for the week, and I gave my horoscopes. By the way, I custom write my own astrology forecasts and horoscopes. You won't get these. I don't get these from other psychics or off a magazine. These are my creations. So I hope that you will go see the show and get some psychic help, okay? All right. Well, anyways, thank you very much for being here. Listen, If you are interested in getting, I think we still have seats left. If you are interested in the attending next Wednesday's private message circle, please send me an email today or contact Baroness Colabobs. We'll get you on the schedule. I only have 10 seats. Well, actually 9. I think we sold one, maybe 8. So you want to get in on a private event. It's a private message circle that I'm hosting on Wednesday the 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time via Zoom. There'll be a live event on Zoom with me and you guys. It's 2 hours, only 10 of you. You'll get a lot of information. I hope you'll join us then. I love you guys. Blessings to you all. Happy day. And, well, I was going to say good night, but it's still day. Good afternoon to all of you. Blessed be.